Hello, beautiful people. I've meant to do this video. Done with my hair. I meant to do this video a while back. Just like a little stretching video for anybody who wants to make a little more space in their body. It's gonna be simple, mostly sitting down because sometimes it's just nice to keep it simple, not complicated. So even if you're sitting in your chair, you can do most of these kind of exercises. Find a comfortable seat. Sometimes I like to put a little blanket underneath my tailbone, and it kind of makes me feel more aligned and like I'm trying to keep myself erect. You know, I'm working less basically. All right, so let's just take a couple of nice big breaths through our nose and out through our mouths. Let's do that 2 more times. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1 more time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. We're gonna bring our arms to above our head. We're gonna clasp one wrist and just pull that wrist to your side, feeling your hips rooting down to the floor as you're pulling it up and out. Good, let's come into the middle, breathe in, switch sides, and with your exhale, pull up and out, feeling that length in your side. Let's do that 1 more time. Center, breathe in, and on your own with your exhale, up and out. Good. Other side, breathe in. And elongate. Elongate. Make space in your side body. Good. Let's bring our hands down. We're going to crisscross them and just curve our backs, almost like looking at our belly. Good. Really feeling that stretch in your back body. Good. Breathe in with one side hand up. And come towards that middle again. Breathe out. Let your head hang. Here we go. Breathe into the other side. Nice and tall, stretching up and out. Good. And 1 more time, let your head hang. Good. Bring a hand down to the floor. Opposite arm goes up. And reach out a little bit. So maybe you could even bring your elbow down. Now we're really bending over in the waist. Sometimes I like to do a little motion right there just to find a kink that I have on my side and my hip. And up, other side, move out a little bit, bring your elbow down and stretch. You could even look up and look down. Good. Let's place one hand on the opposite shoulder, the other hand behind us, and look behind you, over that shoulder, elongating through the crown of your head, and breathing. It's all about the breath. Still moving. Let's switch sides. And opposite hand goes behind, on the floor, and nice little twist. Squeezing out what needs to be squeezed out. Good. Come forward, interlace your hands, and bring them forward, and curve your back, and breathe in, up, and out, forward. Breathe in, up, and forward. Last time, breathe up. Place your hands behind your head as they're interlaced and just look up and allow your head to stretch out your shoulders. And feeling what it's like to be held as well. Good. Place your hands on your knees and breathe in, bring your chest out, looking up. Breathe out, bring your chest in, looking down. Let's do that again. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. We're going to make this a little circle. We're going to go to one side and we're going to do some hip circles. And if there's a moment when you feel like you want to slow down or you've hit a little spot that needs a little extra love, feel free to do that. Good, and let's switch sides. Breathing in and breathing out at your own pace, almost as if your breath is really moving you. Your breath is fueling the circle you're doing. Good. Let's also follow up with some circles with our neck. I'm going to pretend like there's a circle in front of me and I'm going to trace it with my nose, nice and slow. To one side. Good. Let's go the other way. Breathe in, up, breathing down, wherever it is comfortable for you. Drawing a big circle. Good. Breathe in, center. Breathe out. We're going to breathe, turn our head to the left, and breathe out to the right. Again, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Last time. Breathe in. And breathe out. Good. Place one hand on the floor, one arm up. Hinge it over to your head and fold your head to the opposite side of the hand on the floor. And push your head into that hand. So you are giving it a little resistance. Good. Let's do the other side. Hand curves over onto your opposite ear and the ear is folded. And you could even walk out with your hand a little bit and feel that shoulder stretch, neck stretch, pressing into your hand. Very good. Very good. Let's hug our arms and just compress everything and look down towards your tummy. Good. Good. Let's move our feet out a little bit. They're still crisscrossed. And we're going to walk forward and bend as much as we can, releasing those hips. Breathing slowly. This is one of my favorite stretches. I feel like it really releases a lot of pent-up energy in my hips and pelvis. Come on up. Oh, baby's waking up. Take that foot, place it over the knee, hug it with your opposing arm, And again, squeeze your body and twist to the side away from your knees. Good. Untwist. Place both hands onto the floor and do a little push-up. Bring your head up and straighten out your arms. Again, a little push-up. Feel that in your back. Look up and straighten out your arms. Good. If you can, leave that foot where it is for a second. Right? If you're here, don't worry. Just kind of feel the tension. Never push down. Just always stay where you are. On the edge and never past the edge of discomfort. Good. All right, let's switch sides. We're going to bring the opposite side in front and a little bit in front like that, right? So there's a little space between the pelvis and the feet. And we're going to fold over and come down as far as you can in any way at all. Just enjoying where you are, enjoying your body and your breath. Good, and come on up. Place that foot over your knee. Hug it with your opposing arm and twist away from your knees. Sitting up nice and tall, sitting tall, letting that crown hit the sky, hit the blue sky. Good. Untwist. Place both hands onto the floor. Do a little baby press down and look up and push away from the floor again. Press in and up. Very good. If you can, place that foot parallel and just feel that a little bit. A little sitting stretch, a little no pressure sitting stretch. That's a nice way to start the day. If you can, please get on your hands and knees. This is as much movement as we're gonna do, don't worry. And we're going to look up, bring our tummies down, and look down the curve of our fill out. Again, breathe in, looking up, and breathe out, looking down. Breathe in, looking up, and breathe out, looking down. Good. Bring your right leg out onto the floor. Good. Lift it up and place it a little bit over your left toes, looking over your left shoulder. And looking at your foot, you could even flex your foot a little bit here and do a little flexing of your foot. Good. Place it directly behind you one more time and lift your left arm in front. Maybe even lift that foot, however you feel. Bring in your pelvis and your tummy into your spine, nice and straight. Place that hand onto the floor. Place that right foot onto the floor. Turn the right foot a little bit, open up, and stack your shoulders. Maybe even reach up over your head. Like that. That feels good. Good. Let's do the other side. Raise the left leg onto the floor. Place the left leg over your side of the body to the right and look over your feet. And again, you could flex that foot and point that foot. Feels so good to get into those hips. Place it directly behind you one more time. Raise that right hand in front. Be nice and strong. Lift that leg and bring that tummy into your spine so you're nice and straight as opposed to hanging down, right? Protecting your spine. Straight from the hands to the crown to the foot. Place that hand down, place that foot down, turn the toes, and stack the shoulders, opening up. And stretch that hand above your head. Again, straight line from the fingers to the crown, to the hips, to the toes. If you want, you could even raise that foot. And good. Return to your hands and knees. We're going to do one more sweet little stretch. We're going to come down onto our bellies. Place elbows underneath our shoulders and just feel the back stretch. Make sure that your shoulders are rooting down as opposed to around your ears. Good. Now right here, just listen to what I'm going to say. Open your legs up nice and wide. Bring your left hand through and lie down on your shoulder. And see if you could just open up and lie down on your back while your feet are on the floor. I love this stretch. So twists and squeezes and releases today. Good. Let's come back up into our Sphinx pose. Bring your right hand through. Oh, baby's up. Might have to run in the middle of this stretch. And again, lie down to the other side, leaving your feet on the floor. See if you could get your hands to touch the floor. Yeah. If there's any kind of sound effects you want to make, that's good too. Lots of moans and yeah, those are good release sounds. Good. Let's come up to our hands and knees. And sit down onto your feet. You can even open up your knees a little bit. And just reach forward with your arms, releasing your forehead to the floor. Take your hands to a little bit to the right, a little bit to the right, and